How y'all doing? It's a new episode of Total Preparation. We had to obviously change the venue. The mic was kind of messing up. Please let us know if you're having the same issues hearing, and also when I put the words and stuff like that on subtitles and all that on that. If it works for you, if it don't, we just trying to get through this as I create this avenue for our players and for our fans to talk to our players more often. I have with me Jaiden Break, a linebacker from Georgia, and he's going to tell his story about how he's just gotten here. He wasn't an early enrollee, got here in June, went through a quick little 1-2 with the workouts in June and July. Obviously, we're in August now. We're in fall camp. Jaden has probably been a name that you all have heard. He's really been doing a good job, especially over the summer, adding weight, picking up the playbook. Had the opportunity to meet Jaden obviously through the recruiting process. Great kid, great family. But wanted to have Jaden on here, kind of talk about his process, talk about the transition for him from high school to college, obviously being a big time prospect and now being here with some of our football players. And so just want to welcome Jaden Breaker. What up?
What's up? So, yeah, I came in June. Everything was fast. I came a day after graduation and, I had to hop straight into it. And, we ended up getting straight into workouts. The next couple of days, I thought it wasn't nothing hard because the workouts wasn't hard. But as time went on, they picked up. Stuff got harder. But I adjusted to it as time went on. And the players came, like the whole team, and we all started working out together because we was working out with just freshmen at the time. It got real hot. It's like I had to adjust to the weather a little bit. I'm still not fully adjusted to it. It's real humid. And yeah.
Yeah, nice. So it's cool because you're in a veteran room, right? Obviously, you have Whit, you have Wes, you have Perk in the room with you, but also you have younger guys, CJ, Jim Coley. You have the younger Weeks brother. You have a few other people, Divine Keys. You have Tylen Singleton. The room is it's levels right to it with certain classification. You have freshmen, seniors, juniors, and all that. With yourself being a freshman, obviously you have Blake Baker, who's a veteran defensive coordinator, who's from the Houston area, played at Tulane, and now is our defensive coordinator going into year two. But what would you say is like one of the reasons you chose LSU?
Because I really chose LSU because of the linebackers. I feel like they're going to be putting out the next few years, like Perk, Witt. I feel like I could be a real big linebacker coming out of LSU in the next few years. And I could learn a lot from Blake Baker.
Gotcha. Well, tell us about your family.
I grew up with both parents in the household. My dad played football in Arizona and then went to Temple. Played DN. He was real good. And then my mom, she's a doctor. She works with like skins and stuff. I don't know what it is.
Yeah, man, that's cool. But that's like talking about your story. Obviously, I had a chance to when you was moving in.
Yeah.
Like you said, yours was pretty quick because you came in a little later because we had already, I think, started.
Yeah.
And then you got here because you had a late graduation being in Georgia, and so you kind of hit the ground running. You're a really personable kid, and so that's why I wanted to get you on the show because I just wanted to was your smile, your enthusiasm, how you approach the game, like all that's important, and I think that's really good for you as you grow. And like you said, you have some veterans in the room with Perk, with again West, with Wit, that can help you along the way to kind of transition. But again, 6'3", 25 pounds, 230 pounds. I mean,
25.
Moving at 21, 22. You said just said 22 miles an hour. So I mean, like you fit right in on what Coach Baker was looking for. So what like? Tell me about Coach Baker. Like, tell me about Blake.
He's real good. I feel like he really simplifies the defense for the linebackers as much as he can. He's a real good coach. He's been doing it for a minute. He's real good at it, or he wouldn't be here. And yeah, I just love working with him. And as time go by, I'm trying to get like more small meetings in with him to get this playbook down, so I'll be able to travel with the team and eventually try to get on the team. Eventually try to get on.
Yeah, not
on
like
the field my freshman year.
No, I get that because that's always a goal. Obviously, the ability to again the travel part or playing on a team, being in front of fans, because that's one of the reasons why you decided to come in. Obviously, we have the big week one, which every one of our games are big, especially when we play in Tiger Stadium. We start this year on the road, and so that's going to be, pretty cool to get an opportunity to go out there and for that. And so, like, I understand you saying that, like, getting the playbook down, like, that's a tough thing to do, especially when you come in
Yeah.
June and July. Like, I had Harlem Berry on here, and I had DJ Pickett. Both of those guys came in, January. So they have 6 months on of film, 6 months of reading the playbook, 6 months of developing relationships. So I wouldn't say they have a step on you, right? But they have more information right now.
Better
So
understanding.
yes, better understand. That's a good. And they're now we're trying to cram everything in for you. So it's a little slower process. But from what I've seen in the last few practices, like, you picked up on it well. So obviously that confidence there. You're reading the playbook right with Coach Baker, like you said, Coach Whitty, getting extra time. And, like, what is one thing that is kind of been different for you, like, since you got here in June?
Really, like, work is nothing like working out is like you're gonna work out everywhere you go. It's really the playbook. In high school, we were no offense to my coach, but like we only ran like one play. So especially as a linebacker, it's really bad because how much we got to do. Really,
Right.
quarterback of the defense in college. So going from one play to like 50 plays just like this is it's real hard to pack on. It like affects how I move on the field. Like a hesitation if I'm not confident in the play. If I can't play full speed, I'm not showing my athletic abilities.
Right.
So like, yeah.
So that's a big thing, and that's, like you said, I see you sometimes pre-practice. Obviously, the heat, right, is something but it allows you, right, to get more reps, because Coach Kelly wants to kind of, spread that out. He don't want everybody getting this many and then people cramping. So they kind of give you more opportunity. Like you said, you made a play today on the field to ones. Like, that's always going to be opportunity that, that's a part of why you signed up here. So that's good for you. What is one goal for you this year?
Really to like get on the field. I just want to get out there. I don't want to be like a how do I say this? Like a liability to the team. I want to be able to travel the team and be like, oh, we need a player to be in the game, and I could be the one they call on to.
Yeah, no, I get that. I mean, you want to hold your own, right?
Yeah.
You want to be able to go out there and you want to be able to, not really, it ain't just make a play, right? But you don't want to be the reason something doesn't happen or something.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I get, and that's small increment steps. Like, that's the process of going through. Like I said, it's sometimes tougher when you come in June and when you come in July, because you're getting a whole lot of information, and then you go right into August, and then August is like, you know what I'm saying? But like I said, like, you staying late sometime, you reading the playbook. I see you around the building. So, and you get, again, you don't have to be thrust into it, because you got veterans in the room that can kind of slow you, take you through the process. And so I think that's a huge plus. What is like, if someone said Jaiden Breaker, what is one thing you would say at the end of the season? This season was a successful season for Jaiden Breaker. Was one thing with Jaiden Breaker had a successful season because
I was able to like get in and make plays on multiple occasions, on multiple games.
Whenever your name is called,
Whenever your name I got the chance to make plays and get in the game, I made my plays.
Correct. Okay. Last, and I think who is Jaiden Breaker? If the fans wanted to say, who is Jaiden Breaker? If they looked up and they heard your name, describe Jaiden Breaker?
Tall, athletic, and funny.
Yeah, I would agree with that. Yeah, that is true. Like,
handsome.
Oh my goodness, you're one of a kind. Like, I'll give you that. You're one of one. But like, it's been a great, like, experience. How, like, the heat, right? You said the heat.
Yeah, the heat is really bad. That's one thing I don't think people will ever adjust to. Even kids in Louisiana.
That's why we have that's why we love the home game. That's why we love the home game. That's why we love the home games, because it brings a different atmosphere because of the humidity.
Yeah.
Like, it's hot. You look at your watch and it says, hey, it's 90 degrees.
It really feels like 120.
Yeah. And
it's
so
really bad.
yes, and so you going through that, and you're going through that process. But again, we are built through it, right? And so when you get adjusted to it, it doesn't become an issue for you anymore. And so we're day 4, and so over the next few weeks you'll get acclimated to it, you'll get adjusted to it, and you'll breed it differently, and you'll be able to make the plays that you're normally used to making plays. But like you said, you made a really good play today, and that's just the start of it. But it's getting in the playbook, like you said, and understanding the playbook and being able to move fast because you know where you're going. And so, which one of those guys really help you the most with that?
I really feel like it's both the Weeks brothers because they play both positions like Witt and really Devon Key. You know, he's real smart. He was a freshman last year. He got on the field. Devon really knows a whole lot. Like today, when I was in with the ones and the twos, Devon was the one right next to me. He was telling me what I would have on the plate, but I didn't need him to tell me. But having that communication inside the box with you is really helpful.
Correct.
As a linebacker, you need that type of.
Shout out Devon Key. Shout out Devon. That's what's up. Yeah. No, but that's like you don't really get that a lot, right? Because a lot of people fighting for positions, and a guy like him, very intelligent, and telling you where to go, helping you out, like that's important. And so, I think that's a shout out to him because that's going to help you along the way, and it's going to help the team. It's going to raise the level, raise the floor of the team. And so that's pretty cool that he able to help you with that and kind of push you and stuff like that. So, who are you like on the team closest with on the team?
Really like Aiden Anden, Jace Thomas, JT, and Philip Wright.
Right.
JT Lindsey, Philip Wright.
Right.
But I got other freshmen and stuff that I'm real close with, real cool, like Harlem.
Yeah.
Harlem and them.
Yeah, Harlem just left out, so nah, he good. He good people.
Yeah, and that's DJ, too,
DJ Pickett. Yes. Nah, that's what's up. Like that class, I can tell y'all really close knit. Y'all staying in the building a long time, chilling, having fun, getting in the building, challenging each other and stuff like that. I think that's gonna make a good mark, a good thing for us moving forward. Obviously, as we continue to build this here, but nah, that's it. Like that's all I wanted. Like I just wanted to, get you on here quick, introduce yourself, tell the fans who you are, what to expect from you, what's your expectations, and then we just build from there. So I appreciate you for that. I appreciate you stopping by. So thank you, and let's have a great season.
Sir.